No? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. I was supposed to do refresh cache of current page. Was it? There we go. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. Yes? But will there also be dredge killing? Yeah, probably. Yeah, okay, we can leave it. Like, okay, no, there we go. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, that's, no, okay, no, hold on. I don't want that then. I want to do that. Alright, there we go. Enough. That's everything finished. It's enough messing around. Cool. Let's resume. Where the fuck were we? Map. We were somewhere. Obviously. But, you know. We were in Wormtail, right? That's where we were. Did we have any preparation that we needed to do? Just Majorm. Right. We got you two. We got these people. The fuck could you do? Oh yeah, you could do some weird shit. That's what you could do. Right. Alright, let's... We're gonna be buying supplies. I guess. Did I look into... Yeah, I think that's... Oh, that's how many... Okay. And well, fuck yeah, I don't give a shit. Let's do that then, and let's leave! Okay. Grafheim's quite a few days out, says Crummer, but nothing's worse than crossing the wastes, I imagine. If there's anything, anywhere you might be safe from dredge, it's there. You see yourself for another long march and half the town of Wormtoe joins you. Oh, really now? A mother screams, flood the caravan. Her daughter lies dead in a tent. We all know who did this, do we? She spits, staring directly at the woman she's scuffled with previously. Are we sure about that? How is the daughter dead? Is my question. Can we see visible wounds? Or no? I found out the Crummer Go mentioned briefly earlier in the game the old world wearing purple references him when he's talking about a world that are as old as he was. Ah, I see. Right. Murder over a marriage in these times, something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. How do we... Well, investigate the death. A healer joins you in inspecting the young girl's corpse. An old infection, says the healer. No punctures, no choking, no poison. She died of disease. You report the news to the caravan. The mother admits that she had always known her daughter was ill, and everyone moves on. Jesus. Fucking... If you're gonna pull the shit, I'll kick you off the road. Either shut the fuck up and join the line, or get the fuck out. Can't just start shit for no reason. I feel like you have beef and not her. Some glassmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see the people have begun to sample them. No, don't do that. Mother frets about whether they're safe after overhearing one of the children say it tastes funny. I mean, yeah, but they're also children, but sure. Others start gathering by the basketful. I mean, yeah, we could do that over a piece to one of the animals in the caravan. That's not really the same. I was trying to note the slurred speech of a young man protecting of the fruit. Besides a little drunk, he seems perfectly fine. Fucking sure. Gather it. If you become a little drunk from the fermented fruit, nobody becomes sick. Yeah, sure. You haven't seen Alette for much of the day. When you do find her, she's returning to camp alone from a fair distance away. Looking rather sullen, she keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. Don't fucking know. I have no interaction with her. But sure, I'll ask what's going on then. I feel like things are changing so quickly. She eventually confides. It's not just that everything is going so wrong. I've been talking to Ekil a lot. This gets your attention. Oh, that madman. What has he been telling you? He told me how he and Onef are kin. Ekil had a sister who married Onef, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since, but then Onef left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. And... oh, talking to him? Eventually... oh no, talking to him. Eventually find Onef back at the camp and relate the story. Is that what Ekil told you? Replies Onef. Well, no, not me, but sure. Then he sighs. It's true about his sister. She died of a fever when we were just married. Surprised he opened up like that. So I left him in Frostfeller. He continues. He'd be fine one day, ready to kill his own men the next. Sometimes he would. Sometimes he would. He'd make the same decision tomorrow. He seems reasonable so far. I don't know what confronts necessarily means, but okay. What did I tell you, Akil? Didn't I say even one wrong look? Who's giving wrong looks? Your girl came to me. Nice of her, I thought, seeing as how she's the only one who gives a damn about the people around here. Sure, if you keep talking shit, I'll boot you out of the fucking caravan. What in the depths are that supposed to mean? Look at you, running around, saving everyone's side, making decisions. Good for you. What the... okay. What kind of life is this? Miserable. Are you making it worth living? Oh, okay, you're one of those people. I see a lot. Helping the women, cooking food, taking care of the old, playing with the children, talking to outcasts. Did you know she sews up the wounded every time you get them blooded in the fight? Oh, yeah, we got one of these people. I see. Remember when I said you were a leader? Yeah, they join you, but they follow because of a lot. Do you think I give a shit? Yeah, I know what you're doing. What? Oh, you know my secret plan to win less stress so that I can finally put an axe in everyone's back? No, because you wouldn't be able to do that. Because you're a dude. Maybe we're going to run away together and live in the woods. I highly fucking doubt that. Okay, many things, but I'm no liar. I'll leave that to the traders. No, but you're a dipshit. Don't worry, I won't bother your girl anymore. All I'm saying is don't try to change who she is. What does that mean? These people need one of her, not two of you. What does that mean? These personality types are like, can I just boot you out forever? Or something like, I don't care for killing you, I just want you out. Is you talking shit? This kind of personality doesn't fucking make any sense. They're mad for a reason, and then it's like, that doesn't make sense. And it's like, yeah, well, I'm still gonna be mad. I'm like, uh-huh. Okay, sure. Godstone of Merrick. Okay. Looms into view. Upon it, carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling wastes being filled with water at one time. At one point, I feel, maybe, but the Godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing, shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you over here. And before long, the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shining scales. Maricona is going to make you play children's card game. Yeah, I was like, curious. I don't know. Like, I feel like how this game does senses some stuff. Sometimes I'm assuming certain times it's just to not to misguide you per se, but like to try and veer you off, like leave now before this gets out of hand. Makes it sound as if you let it happen. Random wolf will come and eat a person because you happen to stop for a little bit or something like that. That's what it feels like with senses like this. But I'll just pick the middle option and we'll see how many dies because I decided to fucking pick some scales. When you awake to... What do you mean when you awake? When you awake to find people still searching through snows and shrubs, you call it off. We can't spend another day here, you tell them. Be glad for the luck. I thought we were gonna stop for, I don't know, an hour. Not a day? Alright, whatever. Be glad for the luck we have found, and let's go before it runs out. They fret and moan, but eventually they get back on the trail. Okay, and that declined morale. Fuck you, people! I can exclusively reveal there are no wolves. Okay, that's weird, but sure. By the way, if morale goes down because you told them no, you can't pick any more of these fish scales, then morale is just their mood, just like that can change by just anything, just at any point. It's not really morale, it's just we're a bit bitchy because you didn't let us do this thing. Which I guess you could say is morale, but I feel like it's a little bit of a distinction between them. Let them spend long enough, I think it's like 3 days you get an item. Yeah, it's a buff to stats, but +2 aggro, right. But how the fuck would you know that? Like, realistically, how would you know that? So of course you wouldn't. Because otherwise that's just a waste of time. Or maybe nothing. So Oddlife calls you over grinning. A row of women holding bows of differing age and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. I'm not saying to... No, I know. I'm aware. I'm just saying, you know, that the option is kind of... I don't know. It's just because I feel like anyone playing the game would be like, no, I'm not gonna stop here. Because the game is about, do not fucking just take a leisure stroll in the paradise of this snowy fucking post-apocalyptic place. It's more get going. And so I feel like, why the fuck would that option be there? Yeah, most of the time playing is, but ghost runs are pretty safe. Okay. But you know that after playing the game. They don't ever say that in the game. It's like, Goldstones are safe, take your time. If you want to. It's not what pops up. A fire doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. Fill them with arrows and not feathers, please. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still, the others watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go, and her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried off from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, she says one. Practice all you want, my wife isn't fighting dredge. The other man agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. Number 1, that's up to them. Number 2, if we have more fighters, then everyone will be safer. You fucks. This isn't a time to being picky of who fights. This isn't a we let the men walk into the battlefield and leave the women at home. With maybe like a few, so you know, being able to make more children is possible in any way. This isn't that. Everyone is on the move at the same time. If everyone can fight, that's perfect. Literally, if all of us were fighters, that would have been fucking great. So shut the fuck up, people. And by the women becoming more fighters, encourage her to train even more archers. I mean, if she wants to, or if they want to. Obviously, if they don't want to, they wouldn't do it, clearly. So, sure, yeah, make more. To be honest, this was already harder than I expected. I don't know how many more would really take to it. But the more people who can hold their own, the better. Exactly. The men continue to complain. Gay, shut the fuck up. The women return to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Yes, exactly. So, fuck off. Stop whining. The caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusation of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns over daughters' virtues are the sort of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. Everyone put up with it. Oh, what is... Try to address the major issues. Try to keep people useful and too busy for petty squabbles. Form a council to handle these problems. This is the dumbest decision I've ever seen. This shouldn't just scratch this. This shouldn't even be here. It sounds like a terrible decision. Future training will continue until... yeah. Well... I mean, try to be... Yeah. If people have jobs, then they can't fucking complain or things couldn't happen. Firewood collecting, scouting, gathering of edibles, weapons training, and wagon repair keep your clansmen busy and usually too tired to complain. The chores slow the caravan, but the resulting peace and productivity feels worth it. Sure, yeah, good. You hear a whistle in the wind and spot a long line of Varl far up ahead, heading towards you. Behind them is a swarm of dredge and a trail of bodies leading off into the distance. Get down there, barks Crummer. Oh yeah. You can only move so far, or so fast. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself... What? Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. Okay, I was wondering what the fuck was happening. The forces are about evenly matched. There is no guarantee of victory here. And let's just keep going with this one. Let's go. Yep, just go. Let's use a daunting amount of dredge. Pretty sure we fought more, but... Ugh, why do you gotta be... Why did they gotta be like this? Why do they gotta be like this? This is annoying. Okay. What we do... Fucking Jesus, okay. What the fuck? There is no reason to not take on as much as you can, yeah. Yeah, fucking good lord. Okay, so we do this. This and this? Sure! Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Bam. Ow. Okay, I can reasonably avoid that. Okay, how much damage? How far do you move? You can move far enough for that. What did this do? Select an ally to move forward in initiative. Oh, okay, so that's how we do that. Well, you know, I think I'll do like that actually. And then, yeah, sure, you move up ahead in initiative. Sure. Man, you can't move for shit, apparently. Move forward up here, at least. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Going to hit him. I see. Yes, hit you. Oh. Nice. Well, you hit her armor, so that was neat. Yes, you move in to kick his ass. Or you little shit. Oh, did he move before me? And that's weird, okay. Ugh. Well, sure, let's move here. Since I guess I can't do anything. Nope. That doesn't give me aim for them. Oh yeah, okay, I need him for one. Ouch. Okay, well. That's 6. So if I do run through, I'll do 6 damage. However, seeing as I break more armor, I will do even more damage. Ooh, almost a kill. Unfortunate. And now it's your turn. Yep. Put her here. Target this guy and kill. The touch, okay. Well, I'm gonna move. Oh, fuck you for doing that. I'm just gonna fucking slap you. Wow! Okay, well, you know, fair enough, I guess. Oh, those didn't hit anyone. Cool. Yes, kill. Okay, time to die. Almost. Okay, what can we do against him? Not much. Come on, really? Fine. Yeah, alright. Yay, and there he goes as well. Get fucked. And now, when I bash the shit out of him, this guy is gonna die immediately. Or automatically, right? Yes, there we go. Perfect. Then we do boop. Then, okay, you can't fucking do that. Sure, we'll... Giving you the kill then. Oh, get the fuck back. Victory! Yay. Isn't this a damn curiosity? Oh yeah, hello. This is the second time I've been sent to find a Varl who is heading my direction with humans in tow. What are Dredge doing up here? Gods, does nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground. We've been losing ground for days. Jorunders in Einartoft. Interesting, interesting it. They sent me to gather Cromer and the rest from Wormtoe when we ran across this bunch of slag. And there's a lot more where they came from. Is this all the world you got, Cromer? What would you be doing? Eating each other? Many went to Blotsbalker. So you tell me Grofheim is completely gone? And Wagner's dead. Slag on her heels. The world you sent off north are probably dead. The world's ending. Come on, this is on loose. We're gathering in Einartoft. That's where we need to go right now. Wait. Basalt takes a long moment to look out over the caravan of men, women, and children behind you. Not them. We just saved your ass, right? Before you send us away. What do you mean? What do you mean, not them? Unless you're a king or a mender, humans don't set foot in Einartoft. Uh-huh. Because now isn't the time for this discussion. Damn it, Fasold, who cares about that? What in the depths happened at Grofheim? Or Fasold can reply, a low rumble grabs your attention, growing louder by the moment. Even though it's beyond sight, all eyes turn in Grofheim's direction as the rumbling becomes deafening. Transforming quickly into cracking and splintering. It's coming closer. Go, shouts Fasold, taking off towards Einartoft. Don't stop until you reach Otterborg. Okay. Right. Oh, so you get to... Alright. Then I know exactly what this is supposed to be. But... No, okay, no, then I know exactly what this is. This is just Ragnarök. Done. That gives me an answer. Oh, Jesus, hold on. It gives me an answer for literally everything. I know what the gods are dead because that's what happens. And I know what this is happening because that's what happens. And then the world gets rebuilt and or renewed and shit happens. So good luck with everything you're doing, guys. You're gonna not fucking survive this. Unless something happens. I don't fucking know. I don't know what you're gonna pull, but don't see much chance in you winning now. Before, maybe. Now, not much. After 3 terrifying days of tremors, you reach the Godstone of Harborg, which is teeming with Varl who wants to know what is happening. Others busily mend makeshift defenses set up around the Godstone of Harborg, creator of the Varl. It's not quite how you think it is. You get a bit of an explanation. I mean, it's just Ragnarok. That's what it is. All the... Unless they're like... Well, it's basically that, but we're not really. We're not doing it like that. Except it's literally that. All the gods are dead. The Jormungandr is here. And that's all the signs you need. That's what happens. Might just be they want a big snake. I mean, but yeah, that's what I meant. Like, it's all the signs of this is what happens during this event. But they're like, but it is not, I guess. It's everything except for the name. And so therefore they get to be able to do slightly more things. And I'm like, uh-huh. Hold up. Pants facile between long gasps there. We're going to have to talk. We're going to have a talk, right? Are we now? You're still standing? Well, most of you. Rest up, then move on. The mountain just sank into the earth and something is out there. You're just going to send us away? I don't know who you are, but you're not going to Einartoft. There's a couple of hundred Varl here who will back that up. Where are we supposed to go? Back the way we came? We're stuck between two mountain ranges. In one direction, a few thousand Varl. In the other, an army of dredge and whatever caused that earthquake. Einartoft is a Varl city. This shouldn't be news to Varl. Give it a rest, Fessel. Don't you recognize who you're talking to? Surprise suddenly flashes across Fessel's face. The other Varl are starting to come closer now. You hear Ingvar being whispered between them. I think this might be the one person you want. I think this might be the one person you want to let into Einartoft. Your humans come with me, all of them. Zol glances between Ivor and Cromer before stalking away, pushing past the mob of curious onlookers. Ivor, who are you? Some other time, Rook. Of course. You spend the rest of the day recovering. Varl come and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake that just sank mounts into the earth. Or the dredge that are still on the way. You hear rumors that a massive chasm opened where the earth split. Like Godstone, sure. All you know about Harborg is that he was a disciple of the Loom Mother and learned to create under her guidance. He created a few beasts, but soon became bored with simple animals and began combining man and beasts, ending up with Varl. That's the myth, anyway. One thing is certain, each of our alive today was created by Harborg, and now the god is dead. The Varl here now are the last ones that will ever exist. A profound sadness washes over you. Cromer is already here. Cromer is already here. It is good to pay respects, he says, and you both stand there in silence. Give this to Ingvar, he says, turning to leave. It was once his, and that stubborn ass refused to take it back. Cromer hands you a massive studded belt. So there's a lot of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim. The quake, or whatever caused it, has obliterated the mountainside. On closer inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you imagine possible. In their midst is a towering giant of a dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather your things in short order, enjoying a good many Varl leaving the Godstone behind. It references in some of it, but the Loom Mother is kind of like their chief goddess as far as I can tell. Alright. Have the map changed something now? Gonna assume no. No. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Counted these myself yesterday, no mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. Ask clansmates if they've seen anything suspicious. Or just announce that. Your classmates loathe the idea of even more stringent meals. Accusations abound, and two different fights erupt before you regain some sense of order, but you are at least... But... Yeah, okay, there's another sentence they fucked up, but you at least the message got through. Alright, fine. Ivor tells you we can't stay here long. It will take 3 straight days to cross Burra Pass to stock up. There's no stopping once we leave. He takes off to speak with the other Vol about setting up defenses. Dad says a lot appearing at your side. I liked old Ivor. Somewhere in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on preparations instead, realizing that you may be one of the first humans about to set foot in Ironsoft. There we go, then that should be everything for everyone. You have gained promotion somehow. So I can't promote literally anyone. Well, I can promote you. I guess I shall do that. I'm aware how this shit works. Let's do that. No, there we go. I'm gonna do that. Wow, is that you get 2 armor per turn? That's pretty nice, if that is the case. Although I don't know if that's you regain 2 armor or something else.
We approach a city that only Varl have seen and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
And they got a long, narrow bridge. That's very good defense. If that is the only way to get there. So far, it does seem like it. Or, well... Can't actually tell, but... I don't know if there's anything behind or anything, but... Although, if that's a city built at the bottom of a mountain, then... You know, that's not the greatest, maybe. Not the only way, but it's the only way from the north. Right. Yeah, look at all these people. It's sort of inside. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. All these warriors, another great war is upon us. It is the 3rd time I've seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there was once. Cromer heads up the stairs to the Great Hall and returns shortly after speaking to Zamar. What did it tell you? By all accounts, the Dredge are coming in here. Looks like they plan to end the war for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. We've got a mender too. Prince Ludin is here? From Aberang? In any case, we'll be given no audience today. You remember the last time you were here, Ingvar? It's Ivor. Yeah, I remember it. What now? We found somewhere to rest. I'd recommend keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rook. In fact, keep them invisible. Yonder won't be happy you're here. You're shown to quarters, but could wander the city while you wait for an audience. You feel like you could sleep for a week straight. Oh, market map heroes. Not that I have anything. I'm just curious and looking what they have. +2 in break. That would be cool. I'm guessing rest? Yeah. As you settle in, you receive word to come to the Great Hall the next morning. Ivor suggests not speaking unless addressed, and even then keep it short. In your dreams that night, you see Varl Kings fighting with Dredge Lords. An ominous feeling lingers as you prepare to enter the Great Hall. The Great Hall. Enough, Avon. The bridge stands. Find some other way. Greetings from Worm Toger under a brother and ally. I didn't realize this was automatic. Who are these people? We don't have time for games. Wait, I know you. Ingvar among us again. Is this the end? Is this what the end of the world looks like? Jornder steps down from his throne to get a closer look. In the light you spy deep wounds on the Royal King. Yeah, I mean, I think the bandage is enough to notice that. It was my last option. You look like death, Jornder. Thunder came through Grofheim, all of them, or we would still be there. A few thousand royal remain. Bellower has been following us since Grofheim. That is what he does. What will you do? Remain. There is no better place for us than here. We make our stand in Einartoft. But even if Einartoft falls, the Varls won't be wiped out. Hakon is taking our best warriors to Arbarang, as we were discussing. I'm not going, Jornder. We're needed here. This is not a debate. Messenger bursts through the door, cutting the tension. He says a stone singer has been cutting a path across the bridge. Gods, can we not have a moment's respite? They should not be here already. Stone singers with them? Let me bring down the bridge, as I said. It will buy us. I said the bridge stands, Mender. I say it again to you, and the Prince of Men, and the whole Mender Council. Were they here? I will not say it again. Hakon, you go to Arbarang. Eyvind, you do not even touch that bridge. Am I understood? You are. Then I'll confront the singer myself. Nobody tries to stop Eyvind, but many follow as he leaves the Great Hall. The Mender walks past great companies of Varl on the way to the bridge. A tall, thin creature stands there, two black spears over its shoulders, ringed by Dredge. The Varl have backed away in fear. Eyvind stops before the stilt-legged figure. Suddenly Ivor is beside you. What is that thing? A stone singer. As close as the Dredge come to Menders on their own. We've only seen one before. It didn't go well. Can Eyvind win this? I don't know. I think we'll find out. I don't know what the fuck he can do. So, probably. Is Ivor's response. He is intently focused on the scene unfolding. Then he says, I'm going down there. Alright. Sure. You expect Ivor to refuse, but instead he locks eyes with you. Listen to me, Rook. You will probably die here, so will everyone else who steps on that bridge. Look at your daughter. Are you prepared for that? I mean, okay, if you're willing to pull some bullshit, sure, I'll fucking back off then if you want to. Whatever. You watch with your heart in your throat, or Ivor continues on alone to stand by the mender at the bridge. Trying to take all the glory again anymore, shouts Hakon, stepping forward from his entourage to join Ivor on the battlefield. Is that even? Disease strike. Enemies are deceased on contact. Losing 1 strength per turn. Oh, fuck you. Wounded allies explode. What does that mean? Doing strength damage to adjacent enemies. You have 2 abilities. The stone slinger lowers allies' armors but sharply raises strength. Okay, I see what we need to do here. What can you even do? Arc lightning. Aha, you can do shit like that. That doesn't sound what a mender would do. Strength damage that arcs to all diagonal units. Okay. Restore an ally's armor. Gotcha. The fuck do we want to do? Okay, yeah, you're there. Correct. No idea what that text is written like that. Most movers don't do that. He has 9 willpower apparently. Oh, you can move very short distance, okay. Gonna hit me anyways. You're next. Well, fucking yeah. Move forward anyways, I guess. Oh, okay, you are melee. Gotcha. Can't hit you. Cool. Fantastic. Oh, we got 2 randoms over there. Okay. All right. Mash. Blah. Okay, and then for you. Cool. Okay. That text doesn't make it apparent that they synergize, but okay, whatever, game. Yeah, that doesn't make it apparent that that is what happens, but sure. What the fuck ever. This is gonna hit my own dudes, I guess, again. Probably. I don't know, I didn't read the text enough. Yeah. It doesn't say that at all, that that is a thing. So, you know. I know, just fucking hit him normally. That. I mean, yeah, but still. Oh, right, it doesn't need to restore health, I forgot. Well, I guess I'll still do that. I don't know how much that will mend, but okay. Cool. Consider that you basically wasting your turn. That. Oh, wow. Didn't take any damage, did you? Oh. God, do I hate this shit. Where it's like, well, sorry, but your dudes are super huge. You can't do anything. I also don't think there's a stat that tells you movement, except they probably said that once, and it's that you can move this far as a base or something. And I've forgotten that immediately. Oh, hate Varl. Hate them so much. And then he keeps, and then I can't move because my dude's in the way. Boom. Oh, I'm sure. I don't give a shit. I could have done that flawlessly as well. But I didn't. The stone singing falls hard, how like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dredge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson behemoth, and a wave of sheer terror hits you like you never felt before. Bellower. Okay. Everyone back off, shouts Ivor. Avin and the other Varls step back almost against their will. Can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. Do we get an animated cutscene? No. Not necessarily. Just stand. Alright, sure. I don't know what this was supposed to be, but sure. Whatever. Ivor writhes in agony, his arm torn clean off by Bellower's onslaught. The Sunder raises a weapon for the killing blow. Sunder, face me! Screams an uncertain Avent, stepping back onto the bridge, raising a staff high. Even from here you can see his arm trembling. You feel practically frozen in place watching. We're gonna do another one-on-one where nothing. No? Okay, thank you. Oh, it's a derp snake. Haven't I seen that face somewhere else before? Maybe. Avin recoils in fear from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance, and even Bellower backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, and then indifferently lurches over the mountainside and out of sight. Ah, okay, right. The dredge are not. Wait, what? The dredge are a knot of confusion. What does that mean? Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Akon shouts orders above the din. Vol rush forward, bowling over surprised dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Jornders watches from atop the stairs. Hurry, says Avent, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivor, laying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite a missing arm, and drag him back into the city. I was so not paying attention. I was gonna be like, save who? All right, the dude that we had to have die in actual combat for some reason. They could have just done that in text or in an animation thing. But sure. A lot like the marine not being locked and stuff. Hello Merc as well. I wasn't confused about what a knot meant. I know what a knot is. It was just how it was phrased looked weird. But you know. Also, Chess, yes, I know what a knot means. It was how it was phrased. It looked like it should have been phrased in a different way. Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass. Okay. Silently as Avon plies his trade. Fresh slowly... No, not fresh. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivan's torn frame. See, you can heal strength. Why can't you do that in combat? That is as much as I can do. You should make it. Thank you. The vendor looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago? I'm okay. Just need to sit. Where you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Weary the weight of the sun. That doesn't tell me anything. Oh, here's the Darp Snake. I wonder what that is. Okay, no. I missed the potential one single word that was said. Phrasing sometimes looks weird in this game since we don't use that many interesting words. Yeah. Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away. Are we in a different place, or who am I supposed to be in this case of your? Who are we talking about? Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are. Okay, cool. Thank you. There we go. Juno. Ah, the what? No, wait a minute. Is that correct? I was gonna say the 16-year-old girl that got pregnant. Is that the one? Is that Juno, or is that a different fucking movie title? I don't remember. This is where you found Avon. Okay, we are back in this place. You also realized that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago. Oh, is this the lady that we couldn't save that was absolutely dead? And that it is about to just happen again. Why? Is she fucking stuck in a time loop? Okay. Wait. Hello? Is that? Yes, that should be her. Oh, frustrating, right? That's where you got that picture, yeah. Just serpent, You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned. Okay, right. That's more difficult sentence, but sure. Or just phrase. Or how the sentence is built up is very weirdly put. Right. If you're not going to die, I suppose. Right, that's where. Okay, that's what the sentence was. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Right. Who are you? Very important, I'm gonna assume, by the amount of details in her outfit. What does it matter? Perhaps you missed the meaning. What I wish to know does matter. What I... Oh, please speak normally. Mr. Snack. Perhaps you missed the meaning. What I wish to know does matter. What are you? What is your purpose? Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess you are Mender. Mender. Ah, Valka. Now the picture is forming. Do you not know me, Valka? Though your memory is fuzzy, you're certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. What do your prophecies say? The gods give you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child coming to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Replace child with Thor and replace magic sword with the hammer. Do you truly not know? And we got Ragnarok, as I said before, but they just like, now, but we're changing it, so we have a little more control over what we can do. The gods are dead. Okay, sure. Dead? Is that... How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. Is it? I am the end. Do you understand? Yes, I knew this. This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose. Yes, I am aware. But I cannot. Yaha. Instead, now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night. The dredge? Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge? No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. Okay, alright, now, okay, we're getting to some points here. We're getting to some point here where they're just starting to throw out words and combine them into a sentence and be like, yo, look, here's a sentence. And I'm like, yeah, that sure is a bunch of words. You're correct. I don't know if they mean anything, though. I don't know. But sure, throw out different things that can probably mean something. But... This is hopeful you're not meant to understand this now. Oh, okay, I guess. Alright. I would say it's pretty bold of them to pull a thing that isn't understandable until the later games when you don't know if the game is gonna be, you know, sold or popular enough to be able to make the other games. If that is what this is supposed to be. They're like, we have the whole story, we're just dividing it into games before they even know that the games are going to be a success. He's mad that the world is dying before he gets to eat it. I meant to divide established and idly witness the dusk smother this rock. Okay, so Ragnarok is an event that is supposed to happen. However, this other random event happened before that. I guess is then what we're going at. I am incomplete. A worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you. Where you take my destiny? What are you? Turn what is mine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Right. Yeah, I am mixed on getting a story told in ways that is like, well, we're telling you it, but you're not meant to understand what's happening, which I find really annoying because I love information, and when I'm being fed something that isn't really information, that makes me a bit annoyed. I never thought to not release them. They are an indie company after all. Yeah, and Ragnarok did technically happen. Ghosts are dead, remember? Yeah, I guess, but why is the Decemberant angry then? Also, yeah, I'm not... That is a thing. I may... That is also if you would be able to see my face. It's also my normal face looks angrier than I am, and it's probably the same with my voice. May sound more pissed than what I actually am. Because I'm bad in that sense. But I do not... It's a bit mixed in terms of when I get a story and they kind of give you things, but not clear enough so that you completely understand. Because I'm like, I would like to know that shit now. But, you know... Especially if I know that it's not going to be answered in this game. Then I'm like, why though? But maybe it is. I don't fucking know. Oh, where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume. Also, she seems way more like ethereal, let's call it, than he is. Seemingly they're both menders, but he seems way more pleb than she. For some reason. Yet they were you know, they went together to this place, and then she died, but not. Juno is a Valka. Well, yes, but she said a Mender, and then the serpent said a Valka. So I just took that as meaning that they are the same word. Juno is on the Mender Council, and he is not then. Okay. That makes sense of why she is less plebeian than him. At this point, he has a stick. She has a spear? Stick? Also, very intricate designed like stick here with all of this shit. That must have been a pain in the ass for whoever made this, like, in the world. Would have been such an fucking pain to make. Just all of these details into a fucking wooden staff, and it's like, where my god, that must have been. Although that probably was all they did. Sleep, I presume, are unconscious. I am in Ridgehorn, I think. A servant was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Man, you are very casual about this, seemingly. Did you not look at Avon's staff? I guess he has, but this was more in center, and also his staff is thicker. That's easier to make. Yes, there's more thing, but hers is slimmer. Therefore, it clearly must be harder to make that. Valka are better menders. I mean, yeah, I guess. Which means she's like 100 times more important than people without cloaks. Fair. Time is moving strangely. I lost swathes of memory, or swaths of memory. I think you can say them interchangeably, but whatever. But I found you, for a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge, so I took a guess. Came after you. We saw it at Einertoft. Are you okay? Tried to turn me to ash as we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague. Sounded like Serpent was supposed to swallow the world. He said some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the dark. Or from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That will explain why the dredge is swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Eivind, are you in danger? Define the word danger. You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the Sunder, why the immortal one? Oh, I don't know. Bellower. That is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely, I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einertoft and meet me in Sigerholm. You know, we'll never make it to Sigerholm. Balor is about to overtake us. The world won't listen to a thing. Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to hold you... Well, hold on. I will not be able to contact you before Sigerholm. Go. And Eivind, yes. I love you. Okay. Difficult spike. I'm not too keen on you using the word difficulty spike. That doesn't sound promising, I'm just saying. Depending on this word's definition in this game, I might not play the rest of the games. Or even finish this one, depending on what happens, obviously. By you introducing the word difficulty spike. We will obviously see what the effects of this word will be. Obviously, I have a certain view on the word difficulty spike, as I have experienced some in different games. So, you know, they differ from game to game. You're going to have to play smarter. Cool. I'm unsure if I'm gonna be able to do that with this, depending on how much smarter, and all with this structure of gameplay. We'll see. We spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I? We were out for a couple of days. How do you feel? Juno, she's alive. Need to meet her in Sigerholm. Hold on, slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor on the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contact you how? She's not like most menders. What happened here since I passed out? In honest of this pure death, hunger being the start of it, Dredge are actually starting to have fun with you. He's fine for first place, got like 4 days worth. Yeah. What happened here since I passed out? The world holding the Dredge back just barely. Bellower has disappeared, Ivor is still out of it. Jornder has sent Hakon, Luden, and a couple hundred Varl away to Arbaron. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out there. Or here, there, I don't know. I can tell. I mean, Jesus, here, I'm guessing. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigerholm. Juno is going to meet us there. Ah, yes, I'll just snap my fingers and boom, we're there. Sigerholm. That's got to be a week away at least. And just abandon Ironsoft? Maybe, or... No, I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jordan will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Agent. Won't the Vulcan destroy the bridge? I wonder if I already know this answer. I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damn bridge. I wonder if it's a sentimental value because it defended the city at some point, and therefore he's like, no, that shall stand. Because he's a dipshit, maybe. Who knows? How could you collapse the bridge by yourself? Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. Well, clearly not. Not many bridges are. Most, I feel, are actually made to stand. Because you're supposed to do that. Would you like an answer? I'll probably find an answer. Maybe. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It can mean holding off both the Dredge and the Varl. Ooh. What do we do about Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave and let the Varl die to give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What is going on around here? That serpent, Bellower. Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. You know how men and Varl were made? The Lu Mother, the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the Dredge. Really, they were such a threat that unless men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. What a fucking backwards ass way to introduce, like, you shouldn't hate each other, work together instead, by creating a third enemy that you have to fight with each other to fucking face. And it's like, you sure this was the smartest idea? You dumbass? So they did. They ended the war, pushed the Dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second War began generations later. The Dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl, who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sunder, powerful Dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. What do you mean by weavers? He was there in the Second Great War. Also, I'm curious. They say my view on the Dredge are just they're mechanical beings. They don't have emotions. They don't have a personality. But they're talking as if they have genders, number one. And also that they are like... They're using titles and they speak and shit. But I'm guessing they do, but it doesn't come across just playing the game. Most... You can instead... can you start to understand what that is? It's just good. They do look like stone, but they are not robots. Yeah, okay. I guess, like, it's weird. just what kind of creatures they are. But sure, because they've never ever spoken, because they're just like, we shall destroy, which I guess they were created to be like, yeah, we shall fucking fight you. And then, man, I want to know which fucking dipshit god decided to create them and bitch slap them, because it's like, you're an idiot. You created them and then you're like, we'll just leave it. See, they defeated them. Yeah, but you didn't take into account that they would come back afterwards and kill more of them. It's like, yeah, I guess they would. I did create them to do that after. Yeah, congratulations, dumbass. As I said, I would guess it was the Morgoth of the group. Yeah, I guess. I guess he wouldn't know what the other gods like had as an opinion on that one. Where it's like, yo, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Nothing. I'm just solving the problem with the Varl and humans fighting each other. It's like, and how are you doing that? Don't worry about it. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of Menders went forth and finally sent asunder the dredge deep underground. For the most part, the dredge haven't tried to return since, well, until now. Actually, where the fuck are the rest of the Menders? Those Menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So now the Great War has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpents? That's another story. There's nothing in the Menders libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the dredge returning. That seems likely. Alright. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the world would be so stubborn. Oh yeah? Speak to Jorander yourself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Yes, that seems more reasonable. Brooke, I hate to put all this on you, but I've got a few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make the Sigurd home. Juno will know what to do. We still don't know what gods actually created them. We also don't know why exactly he made them. I can only assume that the one or the gods. I think they specified there was only like a god. Did that? I'm guessing to, as a like a thing of they're fighting each other. I'll create this threat so they have to fight to join each other to defeat it. So therefore, like forcibly forcing them to work together, so that they don't all die. But then they didn't think further ahead on what they actually created, or they just didn't give a shit. Members are at the human capital. You can see it on the map. They've got a neat tower they live in. Do they now? Oh, it might not be in fucking north, actually. Can I see the tower on the map? Hold on, I've been here. Wait, okay, here's this place that we talked about. Alright. This is a more reasonable name. I can understand. Compared to all the other made-up Norse-esque names, this one is the most normal one, which I can understand and can completely believe would be a thing someone called. Because this is called Fiskevik. Which is... now I just need to fucking... Oh no, I think I know what that is. So it's just Fish Creek. Or Fishing Creek is basically what this translates to. Which I'm like, oh yeah, this makes sense. This is definitely something would be called. Compared to all these other names that some don't make sense. Actually, this one makes more sense. This is except you wouldn't have this necessarily, at least in a modern language. In olden days, we might have had an R there, but this is Ormsdal, which is just Snake Valley, I believe. And so it's like, yeah, okay, sure, I guess that could also be a name. bit curious. I guess there had to be a lot of snakes there for them to name it that, but alright. Fair. Oh, the Great Loom. I see. Where the fuck is the Do we see the tower? Hold on, it's the North Tower. I think it's the square. Oh, that? Manahart? Oh, no, Manahar. Home of the Vendors. Manahar was built near Aberang at a great expense in exchange for the Vendors' support at the capital and other diplomatic duties. Manahar itself connected to the mainland by an unexpectedly stable rope bridge. Houses apprentices in training, the Mender Council, and the vast library of writings and unusual items the Menders have collected over time. Okay, so am I to... okay. Meyer files. Am I to understand then that... let's see here. Where did we start? We started up here. Am I to understand that, like, from, this bit, kind of, and then straight across, and then down is just fine? And everything above is, like, where the Dredge are, because they got banished to the north and then came back now? So, like, down here by the human capital and shit, they're just fine? Or, like, is everywhere fucked in some way? Because, like, technically of where we are, it's been like that there are fewer people, and by people I mean also are like alive in general. Because if there are more people and more like standard settlements that are like thing, the Dredge are coming from the north. Okay, because that gives a different perspective on what this event is, and like, because then half of the world is less affected than the top one that we are currently experiencing, which makes, you know, it's just depending on perspective then, or like it changes how you look at the situation. So it sucks for these people in the north, but in the south they're kind of like, you know, until at some point. Obviously, they're just coming from the north. Yeah, Dredge coming down there is not exactly an exact line with the Dredge are. Well, yeah, obviously. The human part is currently fine. Currently, well, yeah, no. Currently, it's like, yeah, but obviously, shit's coming. But also this is just fucking Coral Zeus. Oh, I see. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do we have a point on the map that is literally just this is Carl's house? I was gonna ask, but I guess, yeah, he was one of the most important characters in the First Great War. A proud Varl warrior who turned against his own kind at the Mender's behest to help end the war between Varl and mankind. Along the Red River, an enormous mead house catered exclusively to Varl, but now sees both races drinking together regularly. Though, ironically, the mention of Carl's name will more often than not cause tempers to flare. Curious then, since it's his house. Also, that's his fjord. Okay, sure. And then this is just his water, I guess. I don't know. I think they cut off the word there. All right. Enough looking at the map. Say it was Carl's house. Yeah. Fuck off. It's called Carl's house. Yeah, it is. That is what it says. It says Carl's house, which is Carl's house. That is literally what it means. And since the text and dimensions Carl, then yeah, it's just Carl's house, and they put it on the map. And that is seemingly what the meadery or whatever the fuck the place to drink is called. Which I'm like, all right. You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you what's weird. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. I put this here earlier, but you might have missed it. There are 3 options now. Leave right now, blow up the bridge right now, or try to curry favor with the king while waiting for Ivor to get better. Okay. I mean, at this point, I have fucking zero idea of what is even a reasonable thing to do. So congrats, game, on doing that, I guess. Of not being like, well, this is the obvious answer. Because I don't know. I don't know to what degree the king is unreasonable. I guess we'll see. Unless I've already made this choice, in which case I'm like, but sure. You asked for this command for vassals. Don't let them get across that bridge. Vassal takes his leave as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Belward, did he? Well, yeah, no, that's not necessarily what I meant. So what I meant was that, well, no, in some situations, there is a, like, a you did bad option, and someone dies, maybe. Or you straight up just lose morale, for example. Also, I forgot you could zoom, which is curious. Which there might be an option like that here as well, which, like, this was just the worst option. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why. Of course he did. Why he faced down? Well, no, he hasn't really said that. Zoom in and out of these. Apparently, I guess. I don't know why, but he keeps things to himself. That would be interesting to hear. Ingvar confronted Sunder in his youth during the Great War. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. Ever kill a Sunder? How did he end up again in Skoger? You'd have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kender. It occurs to you that Jorander would not be on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. Offering to help take apart the bridge. That bridge needs to be destroyed. I'm sorry to waste that. It's curious, since this is the same answer, but phrased in two different ways. I would really just want a question about why he doesn't want it to be, but I guess we're getting one. Okay, I'm offering the, let's not take the most aggressive one of these two. Human, if there's one more mention of that bridge, Yonder's mood changes instantly. Fucking just talk, dipshit. If you've nothing, otherwise I will forcibly destroy it just to spite you. If you have nothing else to say, then get out of my damn hole. What is so important about that bridge? Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself. If only he were in charge. I am over 400 years old, and I know that I know that. So you're a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. Clearly it is. It's not about you, since I haven't seen you up until now, so clearly you're wrong. If we jumped from that bridge today, the world will not change. Would you? Now, either help us all to retake it, or leave. I don't care. Now, here's the thing. You didn't answer my question. Guards quick to usher you from the garage. Okay. I see. You want the answer? No, I'm gonna destroy the bridge. Fuck you. I'm gonna do that to spite him. I don't care how bad of a decision this may be. I'm gonna do it to spite him because he's a dumbass and didn't even answer my question in any sense whatsoever. He did what I expected him to be. I expected him to answer like this, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking spite you if you're doing what I think you're gonna do." Even nods when you tell him you'll help to destroy the bridge. He reminds you of the plan. Get him out and onto the bridge and give him time to strike it until it falls. Hold off anyone who comes to stop him, Dredge or Varl alike. Are you ready? Yes, let's go. I don't give a shit. You follow him into the bridge where the Varl are lined up to join the battle. They readily let you step in for the next group, curious to watch the Mender fight. When you've killed a few, I'll begin. Alright. Sure! You're injured! That's great. Lovely. I guess I should have rested, but whatever. Who gives a shit? You got... How much health do you have in general? 7, so you have 5. It doesn't fucking matter. You get one shot no matter what. Or at least close to it. Isn't it curious if I have this fucker in my party? But, okay. Do I even need to have him in my party for this to be a thing? I feel like I don't. Also, what is this? When the fuck did I get this? Looking at the team, this might not go as bad as it looks. Well, who knows? You don't need him. Okay, good. Then I won't put him in. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather not have a crippled person. It's getting too bad. Let's go on some. Oh, was it? Okay. Guess I missed that. Level 4. Well, okay. What is this? -1 aggro. Well, you're the only one who's level 4, bitch. So take it. Here we go. Now you suddenly got what? Fucking 6 in break. That's neat. See, that's 10. I can't do that. It will go as bad as you think. Oh, I'm sure it will. Although now I will have mostly humans, so maybe not. Who knows? Depends. When I don't have big fat asses being like, nah, we are 5, and we will be in our own ways all time because we have, I feel, less movement than humans. Although it might just be because they take up more space and therefore it seems like it, even though they move the same amount because they take up a 2x2 instead of a 1 square. But they still get less mobility because they are so huge, which makes it for a fucking hell to try and move around. Hold on, what? We got 5 spaces. Got an amount to choose from. Okay, well, we're gonna have you there at least. We're gonna have you because you can do good damage. We're gonna put you, I guess, because you have an item. Yeah, sure. We're gonna have you too. Why do I don't like you guys, really. But I don't want a second archer because you're gonna die real quick. So I'm gonna have to put in one of these two. Who? You, I guess. You're balanced. Right. What was that? Minus aggro. Yeah, okay. Dude, you take that. I have less aggro. Let's... Okay, change up this thing. We're gonna do this. And then, I guess that. And we're just gonna do that, I guess. Sure, let's go. This is gonna go bad. I played this game a lot and watched a lot of streams, but combat is really fun to watch. Different strategies are interesting. Well, be prepared for my quote-unquote strategies. Also, this is a... Either this is a larger battlefield than last time, or it's just because we are smaller. No, that this is definitely a larger one, or a wider one. Okay, so what you got? We only got a 12-18. That's neat. That's the most dangerous one. We got a fuck ton of slingers though, which sucks because they keep fucking running. They don't like the thrash, that is absolutely new. I mean, I don't like those two. Because they have kind of meh stats. Compared to... I mean, honestly, I don't know, I think this... Egil also has meh stats, and I don't utilize his ability much at all. Also, it's... okay, hold on. Blocks damage to strength and armor for 1 round. What does that mean? In text-wise, it seems like he will be immune to all damage for 1 round. That is clearly not what it does. Is there a hidden number that is not explained? Just please tell me that number. I must admit that I'm not mass fan of the thrash either. Reduction. Sure, but that doesn't tell me anything. It just says blocks damage to strength and armor for 1 round. What does that mean? What is it based on? It just says when you does it? Okay, sure. I guess I'll look when I get the chance. And see if it actually says it. I have not seen it before. Or I guess I wasn't looking enough. I don't know. Okay, so you are going first. The fuck do we... we're gonna do something like this. Maybe? Gonna put everyone in a corner. Maybe. Might spread out slightly. See that? Don't want to do that. I want to do that. Sure. Actually, yes, this works because they move before her. Yeah, okay, this will work. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, so where? Okay. At this point, I can target him. So I will move there. Then we shall target him, and we shall do that, I guess. Boom! All your fucking armor is gone. And who moves? Up. That's the dude that doesn't have any armor. And then that's you. You're blocked, however, so that's funny. Starting to edge towards Sangetsu. What does that even mean? I don't see how this can compare in any... Or, like, I don't know how you see... Because that implies that I am not utilizing a mechanic. Or a basic button, I guess. In which case, please tell me this basic button that I'm not using. Or no, in fact, no, it's a basic button that I am using that I shouldn't be using. You aren't paying attention. Well, that is potentially the case, yes. No, that's why I changed it. It was you doing a button. That's why I changed what I said. It was you using a button that you shouldn't be using. Okay, so you... No, okay, you can move like that. Where the fuck do we put you then? Hold on. Where can you... You can move there, which means you can target these squares. So if I move... there I can move. There we go. Oh yeah, I can do that shit. Right. Can I utilize that in any way? What is her range? If I move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can she shoot at 5 range? I don't know. Can she shoot at 5 range? I have no idea. I don't know if you can see that anywhere. Oh, hold on. There's a question mark. Can you see? Oh, that did not. Nope. That is not what I want. Can I see that in terms of... No. That's not there either. Damage is equal to movement range. So she had... Okay. So what? She has 4? Then, I guess? In which case, sure, whatever. We'll just end the turn there then. Okay. Per hit. I'm guessing by per hit they might mean per enemy. Because otherwise, like, the Thrasher's flail ability would not do anything, which I guess could be the case. Yeah, sure. I just wanted to know because I can't, because she doesn't move now. And so I can't tell if she is in range of this guy if I move her there until I actually try on her turn. But I wanted to know before her turn. That was the thing. In which case, I don't know what to do with this guy now, necessarily. You will move. Actually, if you, yes. Sure, if you move, then I will move there. And I guess I'll do that then. I'm gonna assume you will want to hit him, yes. Aha! Fuck you. Also, I forget, because this was said in the beginning of the game and then it's not really mentioned. Is armor a direct subtraction of the total strength damage? So like this guy does 14 damage against this guy, he will only do, look at that, like that's 6? No, hold on, Jesus, I couldn't have picked a worse fucking target. Okay, hold on, let's say against this guy he will only do 2 damage. Is that direct subtraction? So he will do 14 damage, but because he has 12 armor he will only do 2. Because that has also been a thing that's been confusing me throughout the entire game of like, what the fuck is the values here? Because does it say in this one specifically? Oh, okay, they do this, which is a bit... Okay, no, it doesn't tell me anything like that. Wait, what? Oh, okay, now it is certain. Okay, click off of this. Okay, no, hold on. She is in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sure, whatever, it's fine. Actually, hold on, no, wait a minute. No, fuck that. Like this guy. Well. Fuck. And now we look into who's next. You. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, this guy moves very slowly. This isn't on the deflect tutorial actually because it works in the same way. Sure. Outside of this question mark, there isn't a tutorial button, is there? Doesn't seem like it. Because I'm sure there's a lot of details that was said in the beginning of the game that I don't remember because it never comes up again. Which doesn't help when I want, you know, information. But I see. Well, we shall see if I do well. But anyways, good night. Like tutorial being the one when Lunan fights alone and Wagner dies. Oh yeah, that fight that went like that. And then I was like, okay, I see. Yeah, right. Anyways, okay, we got you. Where do I position you? Let's see, you move next. And then... who is that? Hey, you? No, it's you. Okay. You know, I guess I'll move him up here because they get the block thing. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Okay. Does you move like... Let's not do that. Actually, hold on. Brooke can move through people, can't he? So I'm just gonna stand here and let that be that. Oh, I was gonna be like, you missed completely, but no, okay. You did not. Okie dokie. I'm going to move you up here. And Yeah, sure, we'll just do that. Then yeah, sure, you'll run away. Okay, no, that wasn't you putting out things. Right, good. You cannot do any of that. Your thing was that. Okay. Oh yeah, right, you can only do it currently. Those next to you. Level it up, it doesn't necessarily do. I guess we gonna be problematic because of reasons. I can do 1 damage. Not great. Right. I'll just do that then. Ah, yeah, I guess that works. Ow. Oh, wow, you can move there. Surprising. You're gonna do 1 damage because of the armor anyways, yeah, okay. Also, pro strategy, maiming, don't kill them, leave them on 1 strength so they are virtually an non-existent threat. Right. Right, yeah, I've had sort of that thought before. However, that generally was very close to a fight, to a fight ending, but okay. Go there, and then do something. Okay, yeah, sure. I forgot that was the thing. Yep, I thought was gonna be the case. Gonna move there. Then, fucking. We got. Sure, whatever. Where the less we get, it's the more that I'm not thinking that it's click confirm. Can he? No, he can't do that. And how far does the okay, the battlefield stretches past that. Man, I would love to be here, but I also don't think I can move through all that. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. These guys made a fatal error. Okay. Right, who's next? Who is that? You. I can move to you. I guess I will? Sure. Actually, hold on. How much can I actually... I can do a lot to you. Oh, sure. Okay, you decided to... Well, that was automatic, I guess. Okay. What do we got? Two, I can do that. I think doing that. You did not get a kill. Yeah, no. Because he was an insane person, I did not trust him at all. I also didn't like him. Personality-wise. Ow. Okie dokie, what do we do now? Could kill you. Honestly, I want to do just end him right now. Thank you. Now I can deal with all these hacking slingers. Being ooh, you fucked up again. Well, thank you for that. Ah. Sure, let's see. Ah! You don't. That is next to him, yes. Bam! Boom, boom. At a break in the fighting, Avon starts to rain down lightning and one of the bridge's supports further ahead. Bridge respond with confusing, shuffling away from the area, then the world notice. What are you doing? Shouts Vezolt. Several more Varl join him. Avon is locked on his task. Another lightning strike sending rubble into the air. Stop! Shouts Vezolt, drawing his weapon. The others follow suit, ready to attack. Oh. Sorry. Stay close, you tell the others, drawing your axe. LA is shaking so hard you can see it from the distance with a shout for soul attacks. Well, too bad. You're injured, so fuck off. I guess we'll put you in. How much renown do we have now? Okay. I want to promote you first and foremost. And sure, we'll do that. And now, who else do we promote of you people? Guess we'll pick you then. Break 3. You know what? We'll put up some more armor for you. Sure. Let's see. Okay, you're just gonna be in the background. Yes, yeah. Okay, you go that. Then it's you. Curious, you're still at the fucking same... Or no, it's because you're injured. Well, that's funny. Isn't it? Yeah, that should work. Because that should work even better. Next up is that. do that. Let's see what I can do. If she is in range. Oh, they can. Well, if I move there, then they can't hit me. I can do that. She can do more damage. Bam. Okay, and now we hit you. I'm in a good position because they move really slow. And now... That's you, okay. Well, I can utilize this. Hit your armor and strength. Aw, shame. Oh, that works like that? Sure. Can I just... Yeah, I can. What I want to do then is move over here and then bop you. I wonder if it's gonna get downed. Or I... Well, yes, he is because he goes first. So that's a bit of a shame. Do that, however, to make it easier later. Oh, you targeted someone else. It's my lucky day. Okay, there we go. Who was that? Onef? Okay. 7. Yes. Oh! Recommend the Thrasher ability might be more worth than actually attacking. Yeah, if I get a chance, then yes, I agree. Should I move around, maybe? No, I'll just drop you. Ow. Yes, do it. Yay, that did something. Ooh. Unfortunate for you. Okay. You will do very little. Time to... Hey. Time to bring down you a little bit. We'll still... Oh! You actually use... Okay, that's neat. Cool, cool. Next up is him, otherwise it will be him, I guess. Yeah. I will do then is stand next to him and then use my ability then. I should have used the points. I didn't realize I could. Okay. Nice, gotcha. Next up is move up her a bit. 4. I guess I should just fucking kill him then. To go into pillage mode. Unfortunate! How much will that do? That won't do more, I feel. Well, that's something. Okay. So next up, we can do this. I don't... Now I can do that. That actually won't fucking matter. Because no one does enough damage to make that useful anyways. Not even you? I mean, no, you will do 1 damage. Plus I can add that, so you will do 2 damage. Hey. Only 1 quote-unquote casualty per fight, that's good. Dead Varl lie at your feet. Their blood on your hands, you're pulled from your creeping revulsion by a thunderous crack, and suddenly Avon is rushing past. Run, he screams. The stonework crumbles behind you, and the other Varl flee. The other Varl flee for your lives. Nope. Don't think that's correct. As the bridge collapses around itself into the deep abyss beneath. The dredge, who have not been taken with it, Oh, okay, no. The dredge have not been taken with it. Scramble over each other to outrun the collapse. When the dust and snow clears, you can see a yawning gulf between you and the dredge. They won't be crossing it again. Rough hands from a screaming mob of Varl pull you from the ground to the Great Hall. Yeah, well. Was there not just one thing I demanded of you? Well, yes, but you didn't give me a reason outside of you saying, oh, no, yeah, don't do that. Launched from his throne, pointing an axe in your direction. You've broken this alliance, human. No. Well, sure, whatever. But you're spending the doom for all. But sure. Be a dipshit. Man of all, no friend to each other anymore. By your attitude, it didn't feel like it was to begin with. This is my reward for allowing men in Einertoft. Do not blame all of humanity for my... There's a puzzle from the back of the hall. The Varl parts around the shadowed figure around enter the room. Hey, the person. Yonder, enough. This fight could not have been won. They did what you were unwilling to do. Enough of this insolence. I want these people out of my city. You'd gladly let our whole race die. There is nothing glad about it. There is no more Val being made tomorrow or 1,000 years from now. We are all there is, and we will all be gone someday. You destroyed what we have made. What else is left of us? Will we leave no trace behind, as if we never existed? Yeah, okay, that is the reason. You're dumb. We have nothing left but ruins. Well, here's the thing though. If you survive, I don't know, you could make something new. Just an idea. Now get out of what is left of my lands in my city. Okay, you're an old dipshit. And will never return. The guards pull you roughly from the great hall where your caravan has been hastily gathered together. Of our bones, the hills. Okay. Goodbye. We do. Getting out of that will be a feat. Alright, up ahead, a scout shouts. Some giant's hall, but it's empty. You approach the structure but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath a roof, you're over here. Several families begin unpacking. Okay. Whomever left here may have had good reason. You tell the caravan, but after a few tiring hours of searching for clues, you have no answers. Frustration of the wasted time is apparent on the glances faces. Well, shut the fuck up and deal with it. Whatever. There is no evident reason, then sure. Cheers erupts as people flood into the building. A Varl leans against the supporting pillar. Yeah, look at that. Cracks and brings down a portion of the massive roof. Oh, look at that. Crushing another clansman beneath it. Sadly, the rubble is too deep to recover their bodies, and you leave the building behind. Yeah, look at that. I find it curious how you missed that. Although apparently only morale was broken by that, which I feel would have been the case anyways, because they would have been bitching that I didn't want them to be there either way. Although I guess now maybe the supplies is also what I lost with that. I mean, alright. Sure. A scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something. Patches of blue mottle... No. Patches of blue mottle her pale skin. I don't know what this word means. But I can guess by this, just by this context, but in general. But her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this. We could be in danger here. What? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that it said that it fucking collapsed on at least someone, or at least the dude that leaned against the pillar. It didn't say anyone was lost, so I'm like, all right, I guess morale was just broken. Okay, whatever, stop then, sure. Scaran tents rise, a fire is built beside the girl, who then explode, I guess now. Who is covered in furs and ointments. Progress is slow, but soon as you see the girl alive enough to swallow water and some heated broth, when you wake the next day, heal it tastes the girl should be fine in time. Dude, I was about to feel like the girl has a disease and will kill half of our caravan. Oh, now everyone is moody. Okay, let's actually camp then, which I thought they would instigate, but I guess not. Who's actually injured here? Only you, okay. Oh, I do get you. And you. Good. Okay, I need to... No. Away with that. Get rid of that. Oop. I want you. You're fucking good in any case, in any way. Oh, you got 8 points available, huh? Well then. That's cool. What's this actually do? Okay. Range of 6. The lightning strikes each unit onto any enemy, so it won't attack friendlies. The lightning strikes each enemy diagonal to the target until it runs out of units to hit. Only enemies, yeah, okay. You can drag it directly. You don't need to use the small window. You can? Oh, you can just drag it. Okay. First strike does 2. Strike does 3. It's okay. Each time the lightning arcs to you, it does 1 additional strength damage. Oh, okay. Be careful not to toast your friends. Oh, so I can? Or is that just flavor text? Because it hasn't happened so far. God, game, can't you be fucking just be consistent? Because the game has been consistent in this case, in which it either says all units or enemy units and stuff. And since it says onto an enemy unit, well, that is first. Strikes each, I guess that means all in that sense, or every kind. Except, but the thing is, because I tried it at least twice in the fight that you got him or got to use him there, And it did not hit, I believe it was Fazult. Well, yeah, but Fazult, but then also, how does that count for Var? Because they take out 4 spaces. And I'm pretty sure that the target at the time was diagonal. Or is it just edge to edge and it's not? Varl just needs to have one of their spaces in the diagonal way. So it needs to be the middle. Okay. Right. Sure. Also, yeah, I guess that one is rank 3 already. Okay. What can we... Okay, hold on. 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Yeah, okay. Guess we'll chuck you in too. We have you, we have you. Yep, okay, and then here we do that. Fantastic. Now 10. Does that mean I can promote you? No. Oh, wait a minute. Got points. Since when? Anyone else have points that I haven't seen? No? Okay. Maybe I didn't use your points. I don't know. Possible. Sure. No. You do that. And that, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. You can't even level up. Don't mind me then. We'll do that. Okay. I guess we'll do that. Do we do another one? So she can do more stuff? Can I get a description of this again? It would be great. I can't remember if one lets you... I'm gonna guess it's like it lets you add that many. We'll do that. There we go. Done. Okay. In which order do we do this now? Do you, because you can do a shit ton of break. And then we can do you. We do that. And then this? Sure. Seems reasonable. Does that? Well, hold on. There we go. It's the amount of weapon you can use on any given action. Sure, okay. Because it was just, but there was just a question mark at one point whether or not adding 1 was that you got 1 plus 1, or if it was straight up 1. I don't know, because that example in time was at a different point. Okay, we're gonna wait until there we go. Now we can leave when the mood is all right. It appears that large figure is following from the direction of Einartoft. Alright. Oddleif watches intently before finally saying, "They have a cart, I can hear it." You slow to get better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Eventually they catch up. Oh yeah. Greetings, Ivor. It's been quite a while since we talked, hasn't it? I know you. You been? Never imagined you'd be the one to defy the king. What made you leave? Someone had to. What do you mean? Balor is heading this way. Already? How is that possible? A group of Varl from Wormtoe showed up around the back of the Einartoft the long way. Balor and his army chased them across the summer path, they said. Past Wormtoe? That doesn't make sense. Balor was at the bridge. He must have doubled back after that serpent appeared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half his forces around to approach Einartoft from behind. The attack on the bridge was feint. Don't let anyone tell you the Dredge aren't clever. Einartoft will fall within a day. Maybe not. He's following you. Thought one of you might know why. He exchanged nervous glances, but nobody speaks up. Must be me then. Is there something I don't know? Oh yeah, you don't have that arm now. It's quite a grudge he's holding if he's coming in for you, Ivor. Doesn't matter. Our only chance is to get to Sigarom. Juno will know what to do. We'll join you. I bring supplies and warriors, and my friend Gunnulf here bears a heavy sword. I believe he'd be happy to swing it for you. Oh, cool. Oh, I just get 15 renown too. Cool. Neat. Oh. The caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigaron veers off into the hills, which are now swimming with familiar black shapes. Dredge that way too, promises Eyvind. The summer path leads straight to Sigarholm, while taking the main road will add several days. They're every way by now, replies Euben. I suggest we go around past Oxtorp. Okay. Then scouts see how dangerous the path through the dredge. Go around. I mean, sure. We'll fucking fight, whatever. Courage, you tell your fighters. We fought Dredge before and we won't find peace again until we reach Sigarholm. Caravan turns toward the summer path where you immediately find yourself face with foes. Yeah, I realized that. Evenly matched. Formations, let's go! Give the order. Wait, what? Why was that? Why stream elements? Why did you do that? I don't even know why. Why did you just time it out? Hello? All caps. Oh, okay. I was like, why the fuck did that happen? Was it just one? Because it shouldn't be just once, I feel. Was it just once? I might have to change that then. Because just once doesn't... I've said that in all caps. I might have changed that then, because just once in all caps is fine. Like, it doesn't matter. Also, I'm not too picky with, like, whether or not it's all caps or not. So maybe I'll have to go into the settings there and change that. Yeah, that seems a bit... That's a bit... Yeah. Okay, that's a bit unnecessary. Do that for one time of all camps. Okay. We have now 3 war. And we got you. Cool. It'll technically promote you, because I have 15. Which I'm actually gonna do. Gonna give you some armor because Jesus. Oh my god, you can. Yeah, it's 20. Is 5 max level or something? Yes, it is. Okay. Gotcha. Should I just change him for now? You know what? We'll do that for now. This game is, it does go 5 to 10 to 15, yeah. 3, 3, 2. Right, okay, we'll do that though. And that's it. Everyone's got at least 2, which is nice. Okay, let's go. Alright, this is neat, just straightforward. Straight in front, you only got one hand now. Looks a bit curious. Okay. Only one slinger, thank Christ for that. Okay, hold on. Can we do that? Sure, let's begin with that. Start by bringing down your armor. Bam, now we can do some damage. Oh, and that, yep, that hits them too, right. Now it's up to you. Fucking face them head on. Aye, would you look at that? Bam! Ow. Okay. Who do I hit next? I just hit you. No. 11. He can't even really hit him. Gonna do that. You know what? Do that. Okay, you're just... Oh yeah, you're doing the thing. Gonna have to kill you, aren't I? Just headspot them in. Okay. I guess since you don't have a shield. Two times one strength damage spent within one turn. Focus on that guy first. Yes. Bam! There we go. it's time for you. Hey, nice. Ow. Oh. Go. Okay, well, I think you would have been better off just attacking me straight on. Oh, okay, it was you. I thought it was a different person. There. Peace. There we go. Fuck off. Oh, I can just kill him. Yeah. Village time. Yes, she will kill him. No, I'm not killing anymore. No matter how many have fallen, there seem to be more around the next bend. This is folly, says Ivor, flicking dark blood from his axe. I'm not one to retreat, but we should turn back. I mean... do we? Sure. Fine, whatever. Go recover and back around and head back to the main road before anyone catches it ahead. At least the dredge may think twice about following too closely. Sure. Sure. Oh, is that a village I see? Does seem to be. Sounds of a skirmish alert you to a varl surrounded by half a dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business. This varl killed my father without reason." Excuse you? That was a good choice. There would have been 4 back-to-back fights. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay. The Varl is about to respond when a man attacks. The giant swats the blade aside and silently watches for the next assault. What the Varl has to say? Jesus. The Varl shrugs as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied. Now he's dead." "Lies," shouts the man. "You murdered him over a lie, you coward." The men wildly attack the Varl, who deflect them well enough, but you're uncertain of how long he can keep it up. Fucking stop. Ivor, you say. "We could use any Varl with a good sword arm, couldn't we?" He nods, readying his weapon. The men immediately back off. Prospect of fighting your entire army suddenly and unappealing. They watch from a distance, shouting obscenities and something about injustice. The Varl turns towards you. Didn't need the help, but if I'm going to travel, it may as well be in the company of other Varl. He falls in line with the others, and you return to travel. +1 Varl. And renown and morale, I guess, so that's neat. Yay! We stopped somewhere. Yay. Oh, this wind blowing sound effect sounds like the close to like sound effects from Ocarina of Time when you're in the ice cavern, I feel. When the ice statues shoot ice at you. But it doesn't go on for this long. You enter a village of miners. Miners? Mining where? There's nothing here to mine. We want to know what has been happening recently between the rumblings and the quake and the sightings of dredge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children, and know that these people will only be more mouths to feed. Yeah? Have to make their own decision. Sure. You welcome anyone who wishes to join the caravan. Many do, while others choose to stay in their homes and see things through. You wish them luck. Sure. I can talk to them? Don't talk much, do you? You approach the massive green-clad Varl, who is sitting quietly by himself eating bread. So? Just wanted to know anyone who can cleave a dredge in two like that a little better. I'm Rook. Want to know? You've been asked me to chop a dredge or two. You've been asked me to chop a dredge in two. I chop him. I'm confused. I'm guessing just I chop him. I don't know. Okay. Travel with Yuben for long. Yes, long time. When I was young, I fight for other Varl. It did not work out. But I learned to swing a sword. Ah, it's because it talks in a weird way. Yuben pays well, gives me plenty of things to kill. To be honest, maybe too many things these days. Like the sword, huh? No, I love this sword. Given to me by old Screamer himself. When I start working for Yuben, he says, "I protect the king's collection. I protect the king." Gunolf makes an expression somewhere between pain and frustration. I couldn't save it, though. He makes a hand motion like an object falling from a tall height and exploding. Well, yeah. But I had a lot at the time. I think it doesn't matter now. Screamer is dead anyway. Alright. Want to be friends with Gunolf, Rook? He pops the last hunk of bread into his mouth. Keep food in the cart. Sure. 14 renown. Guess I should switch someone off for you. So you can get something? Not too keen on your ability though. Even if I get a longer range. I think this setup is fine. Yours was like 20. Great. And yours would be 15 then, yeah? What would the Urim be to level you up for? Outside of your ability, obviously. Maybe, but that would be to give you willpower then? Probably. Probably. I guess there's you. Ruko at 10. Then again, I don't know if I probably should spend some in the market for some supplies. What are these things though? 3 willpower. Nope. Do that. I don't know how much I might need. Do that, sure. Then we rest. That. That's good. Can leave now. Oh, music popping in. Look at that, shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch Dredge pulling into the village you just passed through. Hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive, says Alette, but you have your doubts. They're coming, says Ivor, pointing out a line of Dredge leaving the village and marching towards you. As you watch the Dredge in front falls over, then the one behind it falls as well. You hear a twang to your left. Nid, the archer student of Odlef, you recall deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down the hill. Another Dredge topples. That's incredible, says Odlef, squinting. But we should get out of here. No, let's go. But why don't you come with us the next time you want to try out that bow, you tell Nid, who nods, a smile on her face. Did I just recruit a new person now? In which case, I hope her ability is neat and her stats isn't too terrible. I don't know the Godstone. I don't know. Trail blood leads to a clearing where you find a large wounded Varl. He's gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for the heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. Help you if you want. In a heartbeat, the Varl is on his feet, swinging his massive weapon. You jump clear as the cudgel smashes through the trunk of a tree. Your party scatters to avoid the falling timber. Once you recover, the Varl is long gone, leaving only another trail of blood, which you decide against following this time. Okay. Sure. Are we passing that, or...? Yes. Yes, we are. It's the god of beer. I can't tell what it is. Is that food? It looks like cheese, I can't tell. Oh, it lines up, okay. The Godstone of Dunder passes around you. In the frozen climates here, it looks like the rock has split and is falling apart, held together only by the deep snow. Sing more. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what that might be. Either it's made up or it's like Icelandic, in which case there's no way I will be able to know what the fuck they're singing. Curiously, when standing between the stones, the wind drops off completely, picking up again once you pass through. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Ivor. Seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around it, Dredge might not even be able to find us. Sure. Walk around camp before settling in. Along each strand of Dunder's massive beard is carved a different part of his story, and you turn your head to and fro to read it. While the Loom Mother was the first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Dunder, who embodied her ideals in a masculine form. Dunder took some of her creations, gave them beards, and showed them the secrets of smithing, though many remember him just as fondly for teaching them games and songs of mirth. As the camp settles in, you notice a group of boys huddled around to get something. They show you an offering box carved into the godstone itself. The box is an elaborate construction of interlocking pieces which slide around when touched. You can't get it open, they tell you. It's like a puzzle. Try to open it? The boys take turns working at the puzzle and give you tips when it's your turn. Though you don't seem to make much progress, eventually they leave to sleep until it's just you and a couple of other determined youngsters. Sure. It's hard to know how long you spend sliding around the smooth puzzle pieces. But when the people begin emerging from their tents, you know you're in trouble, exhausted from a long, sleepless night, sure. Where still the box remains closed as you shuffle wearily and Karen. Cool. I don't know what that entails, but hey, look, we reached the place. Well, or one place. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. As we get a trade for the livestock, intimidate farmers. This 4 supplies? You know, fuck it, whatever. What's this is this. No sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces around through the clansmen, but the caravan is moving on. Once again, I don't give a shit. Fuck off. Keep your morale to yourselves. We need to make sure we have enough supplies. We can't just take shit. I mean, I guess we could, but I don't feel like the situation is desperate enough. In the distance, Hawksharp smolders like an old campfire. Even from here, you can see black figures shambling through it. That looks like a dead town, remarks Ivor, confirming your impressions. There's usually survivors, Oddlife reminds you. You know what? Sure. I hope others would do the same for me. Dredge are nothing we haven't faced before. Ivor grunts, but otherwise says nothing. Besides, it might throw Bellower off the scent a bit. You had a march... You head a day's march out towards Hawkstorp. Okay, yeah. As soon as you stepped foot in the small town, you think you made a mistake. It's thoroughly littered with corpses. Within moments, the dredge are upon you as though you stirred up an angry hornet's nest. You draw your weapons. Alright, sure. So, what are you about? 10, 8. Okay, it's not terrible. Bird of prey. Ah, the straight one. Okay. Already have 2 points. Putting that shit in strength right now. Bowmaster. Wait, what? Oh. No, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. This was the... Right. The character uses the longbow to shoot further than other less experienced archers, and she always hits her mark. Right. She gets further and definitely hits them. Makes it possible for her to strike units before they're able to get in attack range, and also her passive puncture to be used against more enemies who may not. Right. That is incredibly useful. Very neat indeed. Alas, unique abilities, main character like Rook and all that. Does she? Like what? I mean, outside unless you meant this one specifically. Like no one else has that. But you know that means they need to be in line with each other, which is already difficult enough to try and orchestrate, so I don't tend to use her too much. Let me just shift you to... There we go. Yes, for this fight, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. 4. Are you different, or is that just... No, okay. Oh, okay, we've got this kind of setup, huh? Okay. Sure, let's just do that. Make sure that they can't do that much damage. On the range. Okay. You can't move too far, which is fine, I guess. Again, moving here. Then wait a bit. Both are down here, that's fine then. Time to die. Ow. Bam, one shot. Oh, yeah, right, she's right in front of him, so she can't actually attack. Ow. I can't attack you. Let's take you out before you get to... no, well... We get one, so that's fun. Hit. Fuck. Well, that's an 80%. It'd be like a clear hit. Fine. Guess we'll target you. Ow. To you. Eh. How far does that go? My question. 2. I need to be where Rook is then. Unfortunate. Oh, okay. I could probably, yeah, I can just kill him. Kill that guy though. Ow. Alright, I can do that and do what? Guess it doesn't matter. Both get hits anyway, yeah. That's like the first time I've used that reasonably. Because it hasn't really had much, hasn't really been utilized that much so far. Oh, that will be 3 damage, won't it? Yeah. Meanwhile, I could call it Tempest Addict. It's just that I haven't managed to get him into position too often with targets that or like that are standing beside each other. So. Oh, lame. No, I'll not give you another kill. I feel like you can and to not have one. Actually, hold on. I want her to have a kill. To be honest, so that she can level up a bit. Let me just surround him first, and then we'll have her kill him. There we go. Pop. And also, holy shit, is that the fucking first fight in forever that no one has actually dropped? That's amazing. Could also be, you know, the fact that there wasn't a huge one helped that fact. This sound is nothing but ghosts, and now covered in more dredge bodies too. Remarkably, as you're about to leave, you find an old man sitting quietly in a tired market stall. A couple items in front of him. He hums to himself as if nothing were wrong and seems to be in shock. Your clansmen gather him into the caravan before you leave. Right. Okay, let's rest so that morale improves. Okay, I have an amount of renown, which I guess I can utilize, yeah. Narwhal horn. +1 to break. +2 to break. You know, +2 to break is pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna buy it. You're gonna do that for 20 days at least, then we're gonna talk to her. I don't know if we've ever spoken. I'm Ned. You're Rook, I know. Well, we've actually been traveling together for a long time. Isn't it strange how you can be so close to people and not know them? Every day I pass people I swear I've never seen before. I wanted to thank you for letting me join you. Have you always been such a good shot? Honestly, I've never even tried before Old Lift had made me. Spent my whole life making clothes cleaning. Old Lift's good, but I don't think it was all her doing. It feels right. I just look where I wanted it to go. In a way. Well, that's fucking neat for you to be able to have. Anyway, I feel better. The caravan, the people worrying all day and making problems. Sometimes they really stew in their misery. I'm glad I can do something helpful. Where are you from? I don't think you're from Skoger. I know most of the people there. No, I had a house in Frostvalor, but we were driven out when the dredge started to show up. My husband died trying to protect our home. My sons and I were thrown out into the fields. I'm sorry. Ekkel's man killed my husband. Now Ekkel is traveling with us. Well, barely. For a long time I was angry. Why did he get to live? Why did you decide for the rest of us? You look away momentarily, not sure what to say. Well, you know, be sure he's not being treated that well. But I'll let it go. I have 3 sons, and I don't want them to grow up with hatred in their hearts. That's why I want to thank you. You're welcome. I should be going. Don't think anything of it. We all have our own problems to deal with. Let me know if you need me to put an arrow in something. Your turns to our tent where our boys are waiting for her. Neat. Okay, oh, he is with you, the prisoner way. Sure, works. Yeah. No, he is with me, but he's not in the party. He's not dead or being kicked off, even though I really wanted to just fucking bury him in the snow somewhere, but you know, he's such an asshole. Like, his personality is so unreasonable. He's one of those type of people that I'm just like, why are you being like this? He's whiny as fuck. And I'm like, okay, you're one of those people. Gotcha. Morale improved. Hell yeah. Hold on, let me check one thing. Okay. Right. Rightio. Where are we on the map? You also don't like looting then. Actually, I mean, like, in general, where the fuck are we? Hold on. Yeah, where are we? Where did we travel from? Oh, we were there. Okay, gotcha. I was like, where the fuck did we come from? Okay, so we're going that way. Gotcha. Okay. So this is where we skipped. Right. Okie dokie. So we're not that far away from this place. I'm guessing we're gonna want to head more south, probably. Possibly, that might end up happening. In general, I don't tend to like nobles, like characters. Because nobles tend to be assholes who throw around their title and act like absolute bitches. And, you know, act superior even though they can't do anything themselves for shit. They just have their quote-unquote power in their title. Which most characters, anytime it's like, oh, you're a noble, oh, I know exactly what you're gonna be like. And that is literally for the whole first game. Well, except not from what I've seen so far. He's a bit naggy, but he's not the same kind of stuck up that I'm used to when it comes to like nobility characters. So it isn't the same. I've actually not been too against him. He has been a little whiny at one point, but it's like, you're still tolerable, way more than other fucking nobility characters I've seen in other games. Maybe part is because he doesn't have a voice, so to speak, like voice acting, because then you can't get a sneery voice for him, maybe. But also, he just, like, the first conversation was just like, oh, you're this, okay, cool, and then like, it was just kind of the only one part where he was kind of yelling at the Varl for wanting to have another war or just causing another war or whatnot. He's stubborn as all hell, but when you're playing with the Vols, which also has, well, yeah, no, that is, he hasn't been too terrible, from my standards of what these fucking noble characters tend to be, which are way worse than him. And then you have the very rare occasion when there's a noble character that isn't a trash bag, which is very confusing whenever that happens. Alright. However, I think that is going to end it for today. We did some good progress. I don't know, we're in the middle of chapter 5, I believe. How many chapters are in this game? How many is it, like 7? Actually, I'm guessing the other games are played on the same map. And so I'm guessing we're not going to explore the entire fucking map in this game. I'm guessing that comes with the other two. Since the Banner Saga is all 3 games. I see. Oh no, that's not those stats that I was talking about. That was apparently achievements. And this one at Borsgard. Where the fuck is that? Actually, I saw that on the map. Right. So we're not that far then. Unless they decide to take a detour somehow, but with a gigantic caravan, I guess we can't really take. So I'm guessing there's a chapter 6 and that's it. I'm gonna assume then, based on the trek we have here. It's not that far. This is 2, 3. Oh, there's 7 chapters. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem to be takes a whole one. Oh, just get okay. So there's gonna be like So there's the rest of 5 to get to Sigerholm, and then it's chapter 6 to get to Borisgard, and then Borisgard is its own chapter. Oh, okay. I'm guessing, or something in between. Whatever. But, okay, I see. Might be able to do that next stream then. Be able to finish it up. Depending, obviously, on how long everything takes, but... and how fast I am. And not trash I am. That very much depends on that. But yes, and this auto saves us as is. I have difficulty normal. Heroes do not suffer injuries. Wow, yeah, that is definitely much easier. What does that mean? This to require more rest to recover from injuries. Right. Okay, that's a reasonable difficulty modifier. It's about 3 for a lot of screw up. Right. Right, yo. Also, quit game is funny since it doesn't really quit the game. It goes back to the title screen, but, you know. I had the novel. Right.